News out of Colerain Township. We know we have at least one person shot inside or right outside of the Kroger there.
We're getting some of the latest details here. In fact, Colerain Township spokesperson Jim Love is about to give an update on the shooting involving an officer there at the Kroger on Springdale Road. Let's listen in now if we can.
Oh yeah.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Same crew, same team.
I know, but you're on.
Hey Craig, we are waiting for just a minute as we get set up to get some more information here on the Springdale Road Kroger in Colerain Township. We're here with Jim Love. Jim, we still waiting another minute or two?
No, I can give you some stuff. I can't give you a lot, but I can give you some.
Go ahead.
All right, Jim Love, Colerain Police Department, Public Information Officer. We were dispatched here to the Kroger here on Springdale Road at almost 4 o'clock, a couple minutes before 4 o'clock. The dispatch came over as a shots fired, not knowing what we got. When we got here at the time, I do not have a lot of details to release to you yet. I do know that there was one person that was the subject of the focus of the police, and a little bit in the store and out of the store, but he ran. There was a pursuit, and we were able to detain him at some point.
Was that individual hit by a bullet, Jim?
I'm not too sure if it's the same one or not, to be honest with you.
Everything's safe right now, to your knowledge?
As far as I know, everything is pretty well locked down. Everything is safe. They want to make sure that everything is being processed correctly before they, let people back in and let things happen. There's a lot of interviewing going on. Got a lot of people were around, so there was a lot of interviewing going on. A lot of help from a lot of different police. If you can see, there's a lot of different police departments. We want to give credit to all of them that come out to help us.
This is a huge police response, and you practice for this. This is the type of stuff you drill for and so forth.
Well, shooting in the middle of the day and a very busy Kroger. This is a very busy Kroger. You know, and our township's one of the largest in the state of Ohio. When you put all that together, yeah, it's a big response.
Where was this pursuit? How long was it, you know?
I do not know how long it was. Evidently, it started in the store, and it went out of the store. The pursuit went out of the store.
And Jim, we were reporting that what we're seeing the sheriff's office saying that there was some kind of an active shooter situation. A fair description?
I would say so. Yeah. By the response about what I've heard. Yeah.
About how many shots do we have?
I don't know that. I have no idea.
And so basically, if you can tell us, because we're seeing people cross the street, presumably either workers or loved ones or people that race at the scene, whatever's happening there, people having been interviewed, what happens from this point going forward?
Well, they'll make sure that everything, first of all, is processed. All right, you're going to have cameras that are in the store. Those will be retained for evidence and for basically the processing of all the information. So all the police work kicks in right now. Everything that they do, it will be in process.
All these people over here, are these witness, or I should say, like customers that were in the store?
A lot of them on that left side were employees. When I was over there earlier, now I don't know how many of them are there now that are employees. I am not sure right now.
You might have said this already, and I just ignored it. But injuries to the person who was shot.
I'm not sure. I am not sure. I don't have that 100% concrete.
Jim, let me ask you real quick, maybe to wrap this up. Listening to some scanner traffic on the way here, it always strikes me the bravery of these officers. I mean, I got the sense, and it would not be surprising to anybody that's been in a Kroger store, you're going to go aisle by aisle, you're going to go little clinic, checking behind the doors there. People were likely afraid and barricaded. Just talk about these officers go toward the danger, and it seemed to be that's what happened in this case.
You have to be. And like I said, this is a very high volume Kroger. There's always a lot going on in this Kroger. It has a pretty busy pharmacy. It has a Fifth Third bank in here as well, which was a situation about 2 months ago inside the bank. And so, yeah, you're going to have all the cautions and, the training to kick in light of the fact that it was in the middle of the day in a very busy Kroger.
Was the person involved in the pursuit? Were they detained? Were they shot? What happened?
I don't know. Somehow they were caught. I don't know the details about how it happened.
So they're in custody?
They're in custody.
One person?
Yeah.
Okay. And no idea what a motive might have been at this point. It's way too early?
Yeah. I do not.
Okay. Jim, thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it, yeah.
Thanks, Jim.
Do not.
So Craig and Tanya, you just sort of heard the latest there. There was some sort of pursuit after this shots a little bit inside, a little bit outside in the Kroger here. We're trying to get more information, but at least one person is in custody in a very, very busy Kroger. There's a lot of people who are inside the store, some people from other businesses around here waiting. So we're going to try to get some more information and bring you the latest from some witnesses the next time we see you here. For now, in Colerain Township, Andrew Owen, WCPO 9 News.